Ben here from High Five. Bit of a screen-free challenge for you this week. Something that I learnt when I was about 13, I think, on holiday in France. We were staying in a tent, good old like Euro style or key camp or whatever holiday, and my gran used to live up in Bath, and so when we'd been up to Bath, I'd seen this street performer up there outside the pump house, quite cool, like doing some pretty amazing busking. He was a juggler, and he happened to be staying in the tent next door to us, and so I was outside one day and I saw him out there, and he was doing all of this amazing juggling and stuff, and I was sort of stood watching, obviously probably jaw on the floor, pretty impressed, and so he took it upon himself to teach me to juggle. So I'm just going to go through the thing that he taught me, and then yeah, my challenge to you is, can you teach yourselves to juggle whilst you're in lockdown? So the first thing he said to me was, put your hands shoulder width apart and draw a box which goes up to your shoulders and across like this. So here's your box, and then here's the top corners of the box, so just above your hands, level with your shoulders. So those are the top corners, and all you do to begin with is take a ball. I'm using a tennis ball. It is harder with tennis balls than it is with juggling balls. Juggling balls are a bit weightier but a bit softer, so if you have got juggling balls you might find them a bit easier, but these are probably more likely to be lying around your house, so we're going to do it with these. What you do is you start with the ball in one hand and you don't pass it across, which is what you see a lot of people doing, kind of saying this is juggling. That's not juggling. It's passing one ball across, isn't it? So what you do with juggling is it's even on both sides. So although that is a good skill, okay, the idea is that you throw across to the other corner and then across to the other corner, and your eyes need to look down the middle. So throw across, throw across, throw across, throw across. It's just trying to get that nice rhythm of the ball going across from one hand to the other, trying to look down the centre so you're not watching the ball too much. You can watch the ball to begin with, but obviously the more you can get used to passing it and just seeing it in your peripheral vision, the better. Now once you've nailed one ball, the next thing to do is two balls. You'll have your favourite hand to start with, so what you're going to do is you're going to start with your favourite hand and you're going to throw the ball to the top corner, and when it reaches the top corner you release the second ball. So you're going to go 1, 2, and again 1, 2. So each time the first ball reaches the corner you release the second ball. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then once you can do it one way and you're fairly comfortable with it, try it the other way. So start with the other hand, and then when that ball reaches the top corner, release the second ball. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. When you can do it that way, you can try and do one way, then back the other way. So you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then once you start to get that and you've got a nice rhythm going, it's then to introduce the third ball. So when you get 3 balls, you put 2 balls in your favourite hand, and it's exactly the same thing. So when the first ball reaches the top corner, you release the second ball. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And that's it, 1, 2, 3. Then try it, or once you get used to that, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try it with starting with your your less comfortable hand, your weaker hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then of course the progression on from that is that you just keep it going. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you build it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Practice starting with both hands. And then as you start to get used to that and you start to build up a bit of a pattern, there's lots of different tricks you can do. I am a little bit rusty, but I'll try and show you a couple. Got the ball jumping over the top. Then that same ball can jump back. That same ball can go through the middle, so it can go over, back, through, over, back, through. Okay, the next trick is to get 2 balls to go over the top. So you're going to go 1 ball, 2 ball, 1 ball, 2 ball, 1 ball, 2 ball. Can you make those 2 balls go back? Okay, and then you've got to get all 3 balls going over the top. And then of course trying to get them going both ways, so they're all jumping over each other. With all of these, trying to keep looking down the middle. You can do under your arm. So to learn that one, you put 1 ball under, keep juggling, put 1 ball under, and then put 2 balls under. And then eventually you can juggle each ball under the arm. Find it harder that way. Final thing you could have a go at is trying to juggle 2 balls in one hand. I find it much easier that way, much harder that way. And then 1 ball and the other ball like this. That's some little challenges for you. I'd love to see how you get on having a go at some juggling. Bye for now.